And as we prepare for the oncoming seasonal change into spring, so does my sacred space change. The topic this session is all about rebirth. Opening up, allowing the healing to take place from all that you have released. Breathing and taking the time to realize just how far you've come. Take some time to enjoy the journey. Take some time to acknowledge where you've healed. And take some time to acknowledge where there may still be a little bit of healing needed for some old past stuff you still letting go of. Or maybe even grieving. Grieving those that you've lost and those that you've had to release. Be open to the rebirth. Be open to the new. Welcome to this episode of Sit With Me, STEAM Intuitive Therapy. Sit comfortably and let's begin this guided visualization to spark a radical shift into a new, prosperous and loving cycle. Close your eyes and do the hand mudra of your choosing, or just open your palms to receive on top of your lap. Take a deep breath in through your mouth and exhale. Take another deep breath in through your mouth, filling yourself up with the light and loving energy of spring. Exhale and let go of the past, of the stagnation of winter. We're moving forward. Take another deep breath into your mouth as you connect to the earth like a flower in bloom. Exhale and feel yourself blossoming, pushing through, being reborn. Take another deep breath in, taking in the light and love that's all around you. Exhale through your mouth and let go of any tension in the body, any stress, any worries. Just feel it all leaving and going away. Breathe comfortably, naturally in through your nose and out through your nose, taking in big deep breaths in and out. finding a rhythm in sync with the universe's heartbeat. And as you breathe in through your nose, feel the new fresh air as it enters your body, reviving you, replenishing your organs, giving you new life. And as you exhale through your nose, notice how the air feels as it leaves your body, ridding you of anything that is no longer serving a purpose within your vibration. Breathe. And as you breathe, welcome in the beautiful, light, airy, whimsical feeling of the springtime. When flowers bloom, love is born or recharged. A time when you see all of your fruits of labor right within your reach. A time of justice, getting your just due. A time of cleansing, refreshing your energy. Breathe and see yourself in your mind's eye, being reborn with the season, stepping into your highest energy, your highest self. See yourself radiant and glowing. And see yourself where you consider to be your dream sacred location, space. It could be one that has not been created in your physical yet, or it has and you're now opening to receive it. See yourself enjoying this space and doing something you love with those you love around you. Those you love, seen and unseen. They're supporting you, loving you, lighting you up, filling you up, overflowing you with love and light. Breathe and open to receive this transformation. Breathe and open to receive these gifts in your present, for the present is a gift. You are here and now is the time that you have to be your greatest self, to live your greatest life. In this lifetime, you can and will have all that you are attracting to yourself. And every time you breathe in, feel yourself glowing up with the knowing of this truth. And as you exhale, feel yourself relaxing into this manifestation, for it's already your reality. You just have to focus your energy there. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want, because what you want wants you and is already yours. Believe, trust, You are meant to be prosperous, and prosperous you are. Look around you at all you have. See it in your mind's eye and feel gratitude and give thanks. Give thanks. Send that love, that gratitude, that thanks out from your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your mouth, filling up with light and love, and exhale through your mouth, sending that love and light out. See it coming out from your heart chakra. Take another deep breath in through your mouth. Filling yourself up with light and love. Exhale and send that light and love out into the world. Take another deep breath in. Feel your body glowing as you are healing aspects of yourself that may have been wounded. Exhale and release any past traumas that may be holding you in a dimmed light held by your conditioned self. Take another deep breath in through your mouth and feel that freedom, that rebirth, that phoenix energy. Exhale through your mouth and let go of any leftover tension, worries, or stress that may be in your vibration. Just let it all go down, down, down into the earth to be transmuted into something beautiful. And you, as you return to the sacred space you're in, slowly moving your feet, you continue to radiate beauty and love and compassion everywhere you go, and it will be reflected back to you. I promise. Slowly open your eyes, stretch out your arms, and give yourself a hug from your angels. I love you. Bye for now. Hey, welcome to the general reading, where you're going to find out exactly how this specific light tribe can know if you still need more healing work to do before your rebirth can take place, or if it's time, if you should be already cleansing and preparing for this new beginning, this transformative energy. I really feel for everybody that you are now at a point where you should be preparing for transformations that are ahead. However, there may be still some things you need to know. So that's what we're going to do really quick, is we're going to take a quick look at what signs may appear to my specific light tribe that'll let you know whether or not it is time for you to be reborn anew. And what I mean by rebirth, that can mean transforming yourself, shape-shifting, reinventing yourself, or just refreshing, rebooting your energy. But when is it time to really reinvent, to be reborn? Let's see. So one of the signs, we have laziness. And this gives me the vibe of boredom. When you are bored with the way things are, when you're feeling like, even though this is great, this is boring now, I need something new, then it's time. It's time to rebirth yourself. And I feel like a good way to revive yourself is by getting rest, going away, take a vacation. Because if you're feeling laziness, for many of you, I'm also feeling it's because you're doing too much. It's not really laziness. Also, some of you, I'm seeing overindulgence, eating the wrong things, drinking too much, whatever can make your energy feel drained and sluggish. Okay, you need to be aware of, because that'll be a sign for you that you need to change up something so that you could rebirth. Okay, recharge. Also, another sign
is Three of Cups energy. So this is an energy of celebrating, being invited out. So when you feel like being around friends, when you feel like celebrating and having a good time, when you're getting invites to do so, you know that you have completed your healing and it is time for you to get out there and shine. But when you feel like declining invites out, when when you're starting to notice that there are a lot of people around you that are toxic, that are no good, that is to show you that there are still areas that need some cleaning up before you could begin your rebirth. Okay, you can't be reborn with the same toxic energy around you. Duh. All right. Another sign for the tribe, suppression. When you feel like you're holding in the weight of the world, you're carrying so much, but you're pushing it down, you're burying it within, you're not acknowledging it. Okay, so those of you that are feeling this way, overwhelmed with responsibility, there's still some work to do with boundaries and learning how to say no and learning how to prioritize, okay? And those of you that have been feeling liberated from this energy, you are ready to be reborn. All right. Another sign for my tribe is the miser. So if you've been feeling very generous, very creative, very much like sharing new ideas, new visions, new dreams, then you're in the positive energy of preparing to be reborn anew. But when you feel like holding on to your possessions, you don't want to share, you don't want to give because you feel like you've always been giving, and when is it your time to receive? Well, if you're in that energy, then there's still some healing work to do, and you're not ready for a rebirth. You're not ready yet, okay? Because you still have to work out some kinks with forgiveness and acceptance. Now, last sign for my tribe is guilt. When you're feeling stuck in something that is not of your doing, that's an illusion. Guilt is an illusion. Guilt is something you create and you carry, no one else. So if you're in an energy where you've released people and things and places and you are carrying guilt, I mean, it plagues you. It's on your mind. You feel horrible for how things turned out, for whatever has gone unexpectedly in your life or caused people to feel some sort of way about you. You still have some healing work to do. But if you have gotten through this energy where you have worked through the guilt and you realize now that you should not feel guilty for doing what's best for you. You know, you're always doing what's best for everyone else, but in this time in your life, it's time to do what's best for you. When you're able to say that with confidence and make your moves accordingly, you are ready for your rebirth. Okay, my tribe? And what y'all don't see at the bottom of the deck is consciousness. All right? This card has no number on it. So I see it as new beginnings, okay? New beginnings that are coming in that you just have to be open to receive. I feel like most of us here are transforming, are being reborn, are reviving, are reinventing ourselves, okay? But there's a need to be aware. There's a need to make sure you're looking within, you're trusting that inner voice, that guidance, okay? And you're not trying to take on too much. You're prioritizing and you're keeping your energy balanced. Last messages I want to give you. These cards are just very springish to me, so I wanted to use them and they match my outfit with their green. But anyway, I want to give you guys a little encouragement as far as it goes with your healing process. And I feel like everyone in my tribe has been doing it in some way. Even if you haven't felt like you've been doing it, you have become aware that there's something that needs to be done. And many of you are seeking out, the answers. And that, for that reason, I want to let you know how you're being blessed for this. Now, your pick of cards are going to also tell you that. But as a tribe, just a vibe that is going to be around us moving into the springtime because of the work we've done. And I'm going to move a little closer for this. I'm going to move a little closer for this. Okay? the vibe that we have created through work we've done, the blessings that are coming in. We have Seeker of Bones. Now this is a Pentacle card. Of course, this is a totally different tarot deck. But I want you to know that whatever it is you've been visualizing for yourself, it is coming in. Maybe you feel like there's something that you've always wanted to do or you've always wanted and it's been elusive to you. I feel like you're going to find it. The springtime is going to allow you to revive something you thought you lost in a financial sense. So if it's a partner, then it's a partner that gave you financial security or a work opportunity. You also have let's see what that says. The Seeker of Challenges. Okay. So this looks like the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. So you have the Knight of Pentacles down there and then the Knight of Swords coming through. So there is an energy that what you planted growing coming in this season, but also just speaking the truth. The Knight of Swords comes in really quick with honesty, with truth, with no fear of standing in their truth and being authentic to who they are. And that, I feel, is something we are going to be doing now, if we haven't been before. You have the Child of Challenges. So this is like the Page of Swords. It's more speaking that truth, speaking that honesty, thinking about what you want to say and saying it, okay? Mindfulness at this time. I also feel for some of you, social media attention. We have the Knight of Bones. No, sorry, the Keeper of Bones. So this is the King of Pentacles. So for many of you, you're going to find that the material wealth you come into this season is going to be sustained, maintained. You're going to be able to keep this momentum going. Why? Because you've been loyal to something and you have earned people's trust. So you're going to have people who are going to be loyal to you and put you on to something that is going to be really, really prosperous for you. Lastly, for this season, I feel for my tribe, we have the Strength card. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming for us this spring that are going to require courage. But look how calm you look. Look at our vibe. I think that we've gone through enough that has built us a very tough shell. We're very protected and we're very connected to nature. And I feel like this spring we are blossoming. We are courageous. We are brave. We are ready to step into the unknown. We are ready to speak our truths. We are ready to give birth to new creative ideas and visions. And we are ready to sit in our material wealth that we have created and are now open and ready to receive. And on that note, my tribe, that's what I got for y'all for this general vibe. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Keeper of Challenges, which is the King of Swords, confirming right under that the Ace of Bones, which is the Ace of Pentacles, really confirming that there's a money opportunity coming in that has to do with communicating honestly, standing in your truth, okay? Expressing your wisdom and your intellect and being able to maintain humility, okay? My protector is always showing up here, but we have the white staff here. Just know that you are being protected, you're being guided, you're being watched, okay, by your ancestors at this time. Have no fear. Anything that feels like a tower moment, like things are falling apart, it's only because that's the only way for things to come back together, okay? This spring is going to be all about rebirth, blossoming, beauty, love, fertility, creativity, visionaries rising to the top, light workers getting their recognition, and material wealth. No longer being afraid of success and prosperity, understanding what success means to you and nobody else opinion matters, not worrying about what anyone else is doing, focusing on what you and yours are all about. And that's going to be the way to spring up this season. Peace.
Okay, so now that you got the general reading that let you know how to know when you light worker, specific to this light tribe, can know when a spiritual transformation is needed, now let me give you some tips as to how to have a successful spiritual transformation or any kind of a life-changing transformation. So tip number 1, join a program that sparks leveling up. Joining a program assists you in staying consistent. It brings you support and guidance on your journey in group form that can really boost you on days where it becomes difficult or days where you just get wrapped up in everyday life and can forget to stick to the things you need to do or let go of to have a complete shift. Number 2, you can get a rebirth buddy or a guide. A rebirth buddy is somebody who you agree to have hold you accountable. Could also be a spiritual guide or coach that is going to check in with you, that's going to make sure you're sticking to whatever spiritual plan you came up with or you both came up with for your journey. 3, release toxic people, situations, and environments ASAP. There's no way you're going to have a successful transformation if you're still dealing with people who are toxic, people who you have bad energy with, situations that spark anxiety, or environments that just make you feel negatively. And that's not to say avoid these things, but release them from your energy so they no longer can have a negative effect on you. So that when you are faced with toxic people, situations, and environments, you are more grounded and balanced and stable and able to handle them. 4, avoid any addictive behavior, people, or things. Anything that can be addictive. It can also start off as a good thing, but if you are codependent upon it or it on you, then it becomes a negative. You don't want to form a codependency on anything. 5, set your why. Intention is important. If you know why you want this transformation, then you'll be more likely to stick to the things you have to do to attain it successfully. Because the why is your inspiration and your motivation wrapped into one. And without a why, you can lose focus, you can lose your way, you can lose your drive. And those are my tips to help you guys have a successful transformation during this spring season. I see it as a time not just of cleansing and release, but of rising up, coming up out of the shadows of winter and stepping into your light. So I'm calling this time spring up. All right, not spring cleaning. We did the cleaning in the winter. Now it's time to spring up and blossom and bloom and stand in your radiant, beautiful light, light workers. Sending you much love.
Welcome to the Pick a Power portion of Sit With Me, the Spring Equinox edition. Let me just lotion up my hands. Wouldn't want to disgust anybody with my fingers looking all cruddy in the camera. I'm joking. Anyway, so as you can see, we have 4 pals. 4 pals because 4 fortune cookies were accumulated during the week from
meals that I had. So anyway, we're going to get right into it. You're going to select your pals based off of the top card and a dice roll. Okay, so you can choose it either based off of the energy of the roll of the die for the pal or based off of the top card. Now, let me get something so I can write down these rolls as they happen. And also, I'm going to Apollo Santo this space as we take a deep breath in and get grounded. So let me just write this down. Roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, why do I keep getting ready to say 5? Like there's 5 pals. Okay. So let me put these to the side for now. Alrighty. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Yes. I hope you guys have been enjoying the spring ambiance I have set up here. Totally channeled for you guys. Okay, let's get into it because I'm excited about this reading. This reading is going to help you out with some things. Give you a little guidance, some clarity, but mainly some guidance. So for pile 1, you have the card that says food. And let's give you a dice roll. You have the number 2, the planet Mars, and what's that? Oh, and Pisces. Wow, so you're right in alignment with this new moon in Pisces that's currently taking place. If you're watching this at the time that it was posted, we are in the new moon in Pisces right now. It's actually the day of that I am filming this. By the time you see it, it will be the end of the week from that. And whenever you're seeing it, this is a timeless read, so it's when you needed the message, okay? All right, so my pal 2s, you have the card that says the law. It's interesting, you have card number 22, so it's like 222. So if you've been seeing that a lot, this may also be a sign that that's your pal. And your roll, your dice roll, you have the number 1. That's interesting. Pal 1 got the number 2, Pal 2 got the number 1. You have the zodiac sign of Gemini. And you have ascended lunar mode. Okay. Moving on to pal 3. Your pal says spiritual technology. And your role, you have the number 4. And what is pal 4 going to get the number 3? That'll freak me out, so I shouldn't even have said that. You have the zodiac sign of Gemini also. and the planet Neptune. All right. Last but not least, Pile 4, you have Blueprint for 5D Humanity, and this is called 33. Pile 3 got 43. It's just interesting. Pile 1 has 10, which is like a 1. It's almost pretty much really synchronized. Okay, so that's your card, and let's get you your roll. All right, Pile 4, you have the number 1, the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and the planet Saturn. Alrighty, so I'll go over those dice rolls one more time for you. Pile number 1, you have the number 2, the planet Mars, and the zodiac sign Pisces. Pile number 2, you have the number 1, the zodiac sign Gemini, and ascended lunar mode as your planet. Pile number 3, you have the number 4, and the zodiac sign Gemini, and the planet Neptune. And pile number 4, you have the number 1, the zodiac sign Scorpio, and the planet Saturn. Make your choice. I will be right back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the card that says food. It also says choose locally grown organic produce. So I want you to know that your guides are letting you know that what you eat at this time is very, very important, and that the new world that is coming into being, most people will be eating mainly vegetarian. And therefore, they really want you to realize that it's becoming more and more important for you to focus on what you put in your body. So if you've gone through a recent healing process, they want you to focus on the physical at this time, your guides, or if that's what you're doing, they're letting you know you're on the right path. That by changing what you eat, you're going to feel more vibrant, more free, more grounded. I'm also hearing for some of you ones to use herbs and natural remedies for healing, that would be the best thing for you at this time. All right, let's check out your fortune cookie before we even get to the dice roll. My wands. Let's see. So my wands, your fortune says, a rolling stone gathers no moss, but it obtains a certain polish. So they're letting you know that the stuff that you've been going through is what's creating the you that you are now, and to understand that you become more resilient through your experiences, and now you can move on. That's just what I'm hearing with that message. So let's see what's going on with you. You're in the second house, the house of value, the house of Taurus, of gain. So it does feel like at this time, when I look at this card, I think of abundance. It made me think of 10 of Pentacles, but because they're alone, it can be more of a 9 of Pentacles, which is more of a material satisfaction, just really feeling financially comfortable, knowing your worth, taking care of you. And yeah, I just really see things growing for you at this time. If you're not seeing that yet, that's what's coming in quickly too. With this Mars energy, you might be feeling a lot of energy, like physical energy, even sexual needs may feel very much at their peak at this time. Changing your diet is also going to increase that physical energy, that boost that's coming through. And with this Pisces coming through as your sign, it does feel like you're going through a healing at this time, or you've done a healing. You've released some bad habits. You've pulled your energy back where you needed to, and you've gotten more grounded. Your energy feels really good, my ones. You have done the work, and your guides are acknowledging it. Okay. Some money coming in.
That's always good to hear, right? All right, so what possibilities lie ahead for you this season? Loss. So I see you have released some things, you lost some things. Either you suffered a physical loss where someone has died, or someone has left you. Maybe you feel abandoned, or you had to let someone else go. Cycle, decrease. That's the cycle that you're completing. One where there was lack, where there was not enough, where you felt loss and grief. Let me turn this down some. Okay. Planning and action. So now that you have gone through a period of grief and loss and feeling lack, just know that the possibilities that lie ahead for you this season are ones where you now feel like you have the abundance or financial stability or just the physical energy to do the things you've always wanted to do. Okay? I feel like the time is now. It has felt like it wasn't for quite some time to do certain things, to go certain places. But now they're saying this is the time to plan and to take action. Okay? So, what have you healed or still need to heal? So, you have healed challenges with success. Perhaps now you are understanding that success is what your idea of success is and no one else's. Today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Yay! So all of this is behind you. You successfully healed, whether you feel like it or not, from things you've lost or people you've lost, from feelings of decrease, and you are regaining your passion. Because here we have it. Your heart is getting rebooted. Light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. So now is the time for planning and action. Now's the time for you to do the things you've always dreamed. You will succeed. Okay. So, the risk that you need to take for this new beginning to come in. Wow, no risk. We have the root of earth here, inspired action. This is the page of pentacles. There's no risk except trusting an opportunity that's going to come your way. It almost feels like the same vibe. Don't they got the same shirt on? And it's two different decks. The same shirt. This even looks like the same shirt, but it looks like a dull color from before you shifted your energy. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming in for you that may feel risky, but it's not really going to be a risk because you're going to have planned for it. You're going to be ready to take action when it comes in. All right. So how can you attract in your spring up leveling? Awareness. The key, wait, the key to healing patterns. Why can't I see these words? Why did they write them so light? I'm sorry to the makers of this card, but why? Key to healing, notice patterns and illusions, pause. All right. So what I'm getting is you can attract in this spring up leveling by staying open and connected to your intuition. And really noticing where cycles are repeating, where something is a pattern in your life, where, okay, this has happened before. Be aware, okay? So that you don't have to constantly go through the same healing process over and over and over again. And last but not least, a message from the first deceased loved one you think of. And it says, "Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding." Look, awareness. "Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts?" Wow, so synchronized. Meditate. There's your answer. There's your key, my ones. Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much, the deceased loved one that you are thinking of right now. And that's what I have for you. Group 1. Sending y'all so much light and love. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Leave me a comment. I love to get feedback and feel your vibration. It helps me give more accurate reads. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Read the description and become a member so that you can meet with me live every week via Zoom and get that shift that you need to make it through the week, feeling supported and guided and loved. Sending you so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with part 2 later. Hey, pal 2, and welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the card that says the law. Maybe you're a Libra or you just love justice and things that are fair and balanced and equal. And it says, act with common sense and responsibility. I feel that my pal 2s, you are meant to be in a position where you are responsible for either how something works out when it comes to justice, how someone is treated, what someone receives, maybe like social worker, maybe working in courts, lawyer, social public advocate, somebody who speaks for the people. If you're not doing that in some way, that's your calling. You need to connect with people in a way that brings balance and harmony. Okay. Let's get your fortune cookie and then we'll go to your dice roll. Your fortune open nice and easy. This is coming in quickly. It's jumping out my hand. So it says, no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. So I do want you to keep in mind that anything you are a part of, you are a part of. So watch the company you keep, I'm hearing. Watch the company you keep, and that's the main thing I'm hearing. Perhaps they're a reflection of you in a way that you're not realizing because you feel like, well, I might be a part of that community, but I'm not the one that did all the damage. It was the snowflake in the front, or it was the ones that did this.
And they're saying you're a part of that circle. It's also a reflection of you. So I don't know if that has to do with race, nationality, your homeland, or just something in your family or life, period. Take it how it resonates. Interesting fortune, though. Okay. So you chose also number 1, Gemini, and ascended lunar mode. So you really, really, really are supposed to be doing something when it comes to communication. With the number 1 here, it does feel like something that might be new, something you haven't done before. Maybe it's something you're just starting, could be a new business. But the time is now, I'm hearing. It has a lot to do with sharing maybe your experiences, your wisdom, communicating your intelligence, I'm hearing. Just a need for you to prioritize and get your ideas and thoughts in order, because with the ascended lunar mode here, it gives me the energy of heading towards your life purpose. Like, this is what you're meant to be doing. So you're getting like a life purpose confirmation here. If you were questioning in any way, are you on the right path, my twos? So let's see. What possibilities lie ahead for you this season? So my twos, you have commitment. This looks like contract signings, but you know what, my twos? This could be anything from a business contract signing to a romantic marriage contract signing. So some kind of commitment is coming in for you this season, this spring. You also have optimism. Your whole consciousness is going to be shifting. Maybe with this new coming in, you're going to feel more hopeful. And a consciousness of lack. That's what you're leaving behind. Wow. So this season, you will no longer find yourself in this vibration. There's something you're going to sign that's going to make you optimistic. So start to get out of this energy. But with the number 5, I do see that shifting. You're shifting from a consciousness of lack to one of optimism. Good, 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 my twos. So what have you healed or still need to heal? Your patience. My twos, you can't wait, because I guess you can feel yourself right on the threshold of a breakthrough. It is safe to wait. Just know you have time. You don't have to rush anything. It's safe to wait. If a commitment comes your way and you don't feel ready for it, you don't have to take it. You can wait. You have time. Okay, my twos? And elevate self-worth. Look, they're really telling you consciousness shift. Either you've healed it or it still needs to heal. You get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. So either you've done this or you're still feeling unworthy of good things coming in for you. Be conscious of this. Realize that being in an energy of optimism will attract in what you desire. And you deserve it. You're worthy. Okay. The risk you need to take for a new beginning to come in. My twos, you have the twins. That's the Ibeji in Yoruba. Conscious connections. There's really a need for you to communicate and connect with people. This is more Gemini energy. You need to be fully aware of your connections you make, the people you bring into your circle, the people that you allow into your energy, okay? Some of them could also stimulate a consciousness of lack or remind you of lack. So be careful, be aware of that. All right, so how can you attract in your spring up leveling that's coming in because you're a member of this light tribe here? Oh, reclaim your body. You need to dance. You need a spa day, a massage. Yeah. Body is home. Self-love. Release emotions from your body.
And a good way to do that is steam. That's exactly what we do through steam. Soul transforming energy and movement is releasing emotions that are lying stagnant in the womb from your body. So if you're not a Lightworkers member, you might want to join that or get into one of my transformational movement programs that focus solely on the physical. Okay. So a message from the first deceased loved one you think of right now. It could be family or friend. And it says, "Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them." I've been saying that this whole reading. You got self-worth right here. "They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others?" Conscious connections. "Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you." Your ancestor or friend, whoever is passed on, that's your message. That's what I got for you, my twos. I hope this resonated in some way. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and join this light tribe of light workers. Read the description and register for my weekly STEAM sessions through the Light Workers membership. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Later. I'll be back with part 3. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to this dice roll as well as the card that says Spiritual Technology. It also says expand your imagination and share your visions. I feel for you at this time, my threes, that you are getting like downloads like crazy. Maybe a whole lot of creative ideas, things you want to do, visions for things that you can do, visions for things you want to work in or be of service in. And they want you to really expand your imagination and realize that the ideas that are coming to you are because you've gotten an upgrade. Look at this third eye upgrade you're getting from Source. So now you're able to have like this 5D otherworldly futuristic thinking. And I'm also seeing technology helping you to get this out. And it's time to share that vision in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Share those visions. So before we get to your dice roll, I'm going to take a look at the fortune cookie. Well, that was hard to open. But that was easy. Alright, so it feels like you have some kind of luck or fortune that's coming in at this time, my threes, that maybe was very difficult and a long time getting to. Okay. It says, prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So I am hearing that anything that you could be doing at this time to prevent any issues in your life or even any illnesses, do it now. Okay. Also, I'm hearing for others of you, only take that if it resonates. For others of you, I'm hearing through what you offer, perhaps offering
a form of prevention, a way to prevent people from experiencing a certain experience rather than showing people how to cure it or fix it. Somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. Okay? Prevention is better than cure. Can mean so many different things, and they're kind of telling me leave it loose for you guys to interpret for yourselves how it resonates. All right, I'm getting too many fortune cookies piling up over here. I'll give them to my daughter when she wakes up. So the dice roll you were drawn to, you have the number 4, which is the 4th house, the house of the sign of Cancer. Parents, home, and family is going to be very important at this time for you. Your ancestry, your roots, and just your home. Just really building a stable foundation. You might be moving. You might be looking to move. I do see that opportunity for stability when it comes to family and home coming in. You also have Gemini here. So communication and sharing is going to be big for you too. But I also see travel. Maybe you're going to be traveling to family or to a place that you consider your ancestral home. And you have Neptune, which is all about your visions, your dreams, being inspired, having mystical inclinations, questioning the truth, versus the illusions that are shown to us. There's something about you communicating honestly that is going to also, I hear, create cause for you to travel. Deep meditation is really good for you too. And also be careful of addictions, okay? Maybe prevention is better than cure means something to those of you who have things that you're addicted to that are not that good for you. But there's something with communicating and travel that's really important for you this time. I do feel like you're going to be moving or traveling. All right. Okay. So, what possibilities lie ahead for you this spring or this season, whenever you're watching this? You have intention, back and forth. So, this season, you're finally going to make a choice about something that you've been wobbling about, something you have not been able to make a clear choice about, that you've been going back and forth with. You're going to finally set an intention and focus on one direction. That's what I'm seeing here. You also have the loving woman. So I feel for some of you, I'm hearing so many different things. Okay, so for one, take what resonates. You have a woman coming into your life who is going to be a part of, maybe that's what you've been going back and forth on. And you're finally going to make a choice about settling with this woman. For others of you, I'm hearing a woman being a very huge supportive figure in whatever you finally decide on. And then for some of you, you are the loving woman. You're going to make a choice to do something that is going to express this. And you are also going to possibly work with women, is what I'm also hearing. Helping women to love themselves. So take whichever one resonates. Maybe you've been trying to decide on what you want to do. And you also have this season, fear. You will be letting go of fear. So whatever you've been going back and forth about, perhaps there was some fear involved, but that fear is going to change. This loving woman energy is going to help you to finally say, that's where I'm going to focus my energy, and I'm not going to be afraid anymore just because I can't see what's ahead. So, what have you healed or still need to heal? Well, invitation, calm, love, kindness, beauty, joy, hope, fun, and adventure. Maybe you are someone who has always been closed off to spontaneity and adventure, and now they're saying you need to be open. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. All right, so you've either healed your self-talk, which is where this back and forth is at, I guess.
and you've learned how to talk to yourself in a better way that assists you in manifesting what you want to attract into your life. You also have abundance. You have healed your issues with finances and money and wealth. Yay! Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. So now you have finally gotten to a point where you trust yourself. You're no longer afraid. I do see that perhaps there was a fear around money that you have worked through. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So, the risk that you need to take for a new beginning, this new beginning that's coming in here for you, where you are fearless. The Judge, poetic justice. You have to just go towards what is right. That's the risk. You have to risk appearing wrong to others so that you can stand in your truth. And for you, that is a poetic justice, because maybe it doesn't feel right to everyone else, but it's going to feel very balanced and right for you. Okay? Live your life according to your ideals, and that will bring balance into your life. There's no other judge of you but the Most High. And even the Most High ain't up there ain't judging. The Most High is just reacting to your energy. Okay. How can you attract in your spring up leveling so it could come in a little quicker, right? Oh, you have compassion. And it does feel like compassion for self. Perhaps you're someone who's always feeling for everyone else. Yep. The first word says for self and others. Okay? Soften your heart. Be gentle. See the good. See the good in everything. See the good in all your experiences. See the good in all around you and yourself. Have compassion for yourself. You've gone through a lot of experiences that could have knocked anyone else down, but you are still here, my threes. You are still here, and beautiful and vibrant at that. So now, here's a message from a deceased loved one, the first one that comes to your mind right now. And the message says, Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general sight check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. Love from that passed on loved one. And that's what I have for you today, my Pal Threes. If this resonated, which I hope it did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here. Hashtag 1 million light workers in the comments. Read the description for how you can register for my Lightworkers membership program so we can meet up every week live on Zoom, and a whole lot of other perks that come with that membership. And last but not least, I want to send you so much light and love and peace and blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. And I'll be back with Power 4 later. Hey, Power 4.
Welcome to your reading. I feel drawn to this power, and I was in denial because you know how people are. Scorpio has such a bad stigma on it, and Scorpio is a wonderful sign of the zodiac because Scorpio has no fear and no problem with transformation and change, which is something all the rest of us struggle with. And that's why we have a problem with Scorpio, because Scorpio is like, I'm good with change. If things gotta change and it's gonna be for the better for me, then let's do it. Okay? So that was one of the dice rolls, and that's why I was kind of like, but you know, that's just me being stupid. In all honesty, there's no other word I could think of for it. So anyway, let's jump right in. So you were drawn to blueprints, blueprint for. No, I'm sorry. Blueprint for 5D humanity. Remember your gifts and powers. So at this time, you may really be feeling very connected to any special talents you have. Perhaps it could be the gift of gab. It could be the gift of writing. It could be the gift of working with other people, counseling people, uplifting people. It could be the gift of taking care of animals, nature, the earth. It could be intuitive guidance. It could be dance. It could be art. Whatever it is, it's also a power of yours. It could be energy healing, anything. Whatever the case is, you're going through a huge energetic shift. So you could prepare to be the blueprint for what is to come in the future. The type of human beings that we are meant to elevate into. Fully, I want to say chakrafied, in alignment with our chakras in alignment, manifesting with no problem. Yeah, tapped in. So you have a very important mission in this world, my force. And your mission requires you to go through huge transformations as well so that you can help transform the world in some way. Very deep. Let's look at your fortune cookie before I go to your dice. Wow, okay. Another fortune that did not want to open. This one was very difficult. Okay. Woke up a little bit when I opened it. So don't lose hope. What you want is coming in, is what I hear from your ancestors when I was opening that. And it says, only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Stop procrastinating. Wow. They ain't that straightforward. You got some really blunt ancestors. You might want to join my Read for Filth therapy channel. They probably really have a lot of messages for you there. But yeah. That's straight up. Ain't nothing else to add to that. Don't procrastinate. If there's something you want to do it now. Okay? You got the number 1 here. So, new beginnings all around. You are definitely starting a new cycle, my fours, and with the sign of Scorpio and the planet Saturn. You're like literally going through a life shift at this time. You're going through a growth spurt. You're discovering your higher purpose even. You're learning how to overcome challenges in your life and build a more secure you. I'm almost hearing. It's like you're focused on you at this time, personal development, spiritual awakening, and it is time. It's a change that's been long overdue, and it's a part of what you need to do at this time to match the blueprint for the 5D humanity. All right. So what possibilities lie ahead for you this season, my fours? You have true love. Wow, this definitely is my pile too, since I just got married. So yes, guys, if you've been looking for it, or if you're in it, just know it is true. But I'm also hearing from many of you, true love with self. Really loving self. That's going to be something this season that maybe you haven't always energetically been in that vibration of loving you. You have dark thoughts. Yeah, so maybe you spend a lot of time in your head. You overthink things. You worry about stuff that's not necessary. That is ending. 3, 4. You are leaving this behind. Getting out of your head. You're becoming more conscious of the fact that what you think is what you experience. Okay, not sure when that cut off, but I hope you did hear that the dark thoughts are behind you. You shifted that energy and you've called in true love. Now, the third card was behind the mask. So this is also behind this energy of the number 4. You used to maybe hide aspects of who you truly are, what you truly believe, and that is not happening anymore. You're living out loud. You're like, this is what I am. This is who I am. This is what I believe. This is what I stand for. Take it or leave it. All right. So, because of that, what have you healed, or what still could use a little healing? Well, we have happiness here. So you have healed sorrow. I feel like you know how to get yourself out of any dark thoughts that might plague your mind. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. You have realized that, and I do feel you have healed in that aspect. You also have shine. Remember I said hiding behind that mask? You ain't doing that no more. So you've completed a cycle. You've completed a healing. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly, my fours. Yeah, get out of your head that you are not worthy, because you are. And it's time now. They let you know. Stop procrastinating. Get out of your head. You're gonna get them dark thoughts out of there. Okay? So, the risk you need to take for a new beginning, you have Mother of Fire, which is, I believe, the Queen of Wands. Shine and rise. How do you get shine twice, right back to back, 2 different decks? The risk you need to take at this time is to shine and just stand in who you truly are. Some of you, it feels like giving birth to ideas, maybe literally giving birth to children. But standing behind whatever you create at this time, it might feel risky. You might want to hide. You might not want everybody to see it, but nope. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to rise into the position you're meant to be in. I feel motherly energy from many of you. I also feel leaders. I feel nurturers, teachers, healers. Many of you are meant to work with children, and I feel like you're on a chariot. Like this is coming in really quickly for yourself, okay? It feels like an opportunity that might feel risky that's going to put you in the limelight, in the spotlight, but it's going to be a part of your happiness, so do it. Do it. All right, so how can you attract in your spring up leveling? Maybe attract it in a little quicker? Oof. And I pray in this position, I meditate in this position. It says mindset. You literally just need to change your consciousness and your mindset, and it looks like you've done that. So it says create reality. Create reality with conscious. Oh my God, I'm really angry about whoever did the writing on these cards. I'd have to go in the book to actually see what it says. But it has all to do with your mindset. Being conscious, being aware of your mental and your mindset. And it feels like you've done that. So you are attracting in this up-leveling. Your spring up-leveling. Okay? Let's get the mask out of here. And let's get the dark out of here. You have already consciously decided to shine, to step into that light. And therefore, you got your mindset shift. So now let's get your message from a deceased loved one. The first one that you could think of. And your message says, Dearest you, selfless giving in an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You'll be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles, seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. Aw, I thought of a friend. So this is sent with love, and the message pretty much is letting you know that there's times where either you need to be giving more, maybe you have a service or um, a gift or something that you don't offer freely. And they're saying you'll invite in more wealth at this time by taking an opportunity to randomly just offer your service for free in some way from the heart. Um, they're also letting you know that if you've already been doing that a lot, that now it's time for you to also open to receive. Okay? Be open to receive. You don't always have to be the mama, the giver, giver, giver. Open to receive. Okay? And that's what I got for you, my powerfuls. Very interesting read. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Hashtag 1 million light workers. Welcome. That is the goal. I'm hoping to hit at least 500 by the end of the year. 1,000 would be even greater. So maybe I should set my sights higher, right? Read the description and click the link to sign up as a Lightworkers member. Today's the last day of the early bird, so hop on it. Let's do it. I can't sing the rest of that. All right, on that note, sending y'all so much light and love. Happy, happy, happy spring. I'm a spring baby, so I always love the coming of spring. I hope you all get outside, get out into nature as much as you can. Breathe in the fresh new air, the flowers, nature, you know, just enjoy the ambiance of newness, new beginnings. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Bye.
I pray this day greets you with a smile, that the sun will guide your way, that goodness embraces you, joy nourishes you, and hope re-inspires you. I pray your steps be led by faith, that your heart be open wide enough for love to stream in. You are secure. You are always enough. May you always know that you are a blessing, that the world is blessed because you are here with us. I pray you don't rob this earth, this day, of the gift that is you. Take a deep breath. It is a miracle. You are a miracle. May your days be as light, miraculous, freeing as breath. I hope the world treats you kind. 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 I hope the world
lift you high, love lift you high, love lift you high, always, always, goodness, always, always, goodness, always, always, goodness, always, always, goodness, always. I hope the world treats you kind every day.